Good Monday morning. Here's your WBKO podcast. I'm Chris Allen. I was stretching and yawning and coming to life after a weekend. Boy, I don't know about you. I hope you saw my Facebook pictures. Sheila and I, my wife, we went out to Fall Creek Falls down in Tennessee, just south of Sparta, which is a little bit south of Cookeville. And then went north to Cummins Falls. So we were taking in a lot of the fall scenery, and the falls were not quite as majestic as they normally are because of the lack of rain, but it was still beautiful. So check out my Facebook pages, and you'll be able to see some of the pictures of what we did over the weekend. A little sore this morning hiking. Most people that were doing it were much younger than us, but hey, we're still pretty healthy, and we got out there and got it done. Out of breath. Thought I was going to need, some CPR or a rescue. No, it wasn't that bad, but it was fun. Memorable weekend. Hopefully you were able to get out and enjoy the nice weather that we had over the weekend. We did manage to reach 73 yesterday. Temperatures have been running a little bit cooler. That feels better. We hit 73 at the airport yesterday around 2:30. That's 9 degrees above the average high of 64. We hit 40 for a low, and that's exactly where we should be for a low temperature this time of the year. 73 and 58 were the highs and lows for 1 year ago today, back in 2015. So almost, it was exactly the same high temperature 1 year ago today. Still no rainfall, still very, very dry, still a high fire danger, still under a state of emergency for the state of Kentucky, brush fires and wildfires, and it's just really bad. But you guys have done a really good job not burning anything outdoors. Thank you for that. That has kept our volunteers and everybody that works these things not having to deal with it right now. So that's certainly some good news. We got to keep it up a little bit longer, but we are seeing some chances for rain moving in for Election Day, but late in the day, late in the period, not during the day when the polls will be open, which is 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. local time. That doesn't matter if you're Central Time, Eastern Time, or like we say here in Kentucky, fast time and slow time. Fast time is Eastern, slow time is Central. You say, where did that come from? Well, at one time I lived over in Adair County, which is right on the line between Eastern and Central time zones. And there, you never heard anybody say Eastern or Central. They said fast or slow. So there you go. You folks that live over that way know what I'm talking about. Anyway, here we go. The forecast for today, mostly sunny, mild. We're starting out in the 30s and 40s this morning. You may want to take a jacket. There could be a little patchy frost in a couple of places. Well, we're going to warm up to 75 today, mostly sunny, southeast wind at 6. Tonight, increasing clouds as a cold front approaches from our west. We'll see an overnight low at 50. And then for Tuesday, Election Day. Finally, Election Day. We'll see partly to mostly cloudy sky. Most of the day will be dry. So no excuse not to get out and cast your vote. I think most people are really engaged for the first time in a long time if you're like me, you can't wait to vote. And it doesn't matter if you have to stand in line, whatever, you just want to go vote. That's the way it's going to be tomorrow. So expect some long lines. It's going to be that way, but that's good. 70 should be the high. We're calling for a 30% chance of a late day shower. And then about a 40% chance of showers Tuesday night with a low of 49 and into early Wednesday. We'll see a high of 62 on Wednesday. Much cooler as behind that front we get some cooler air. And then as skies clear Wednesday night, we're going to get down to 38, maybe some patchy frost. Thursday looks good, sunshine, cool, 66. Actually, That's exactly where we should be this time of the year, around 64 to 66 degrees. So it's going to be quite pleasant. Veterans Day is Friday. We'll see a mostly sunny 67, and guess what? Another cold front is going to come through, but this one, for now, appears to be dry, although we could add in a rain chance later. That front is going to cool us back down for the upcoming weekend. Saturday, sunshine and only around 60. There may be some that only stay in the upper 50s for a high temperature on Saturday. We'll get down to 34 on Saturday night. That's near freezing. And then Sunday, sunshine and 62. You know what? We've gotten rid of, after tomorrow, we're getting rid of the 70s. So we got rid of the 90s. We got rid of the 80s. And now it looks like we're going to get rid of the 70s. Will it last? That is the big question that I cannot answer. All I care about right now is getting some rain. We need some rain, and lots of it. And I think it's going to come. We just got to wait a little bit longer. All right, that will do it for this edition of the podcast. God bless as always, and thank you so much for listening. Know the weather before it knows you. Have a great day. I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, 11 a.m. on midday, streaming live to the WBKO app and WBKO.com. And later today, join me if you can for my radio show at Classic Hits, Sam 100.7 between 3 and 7 p.m.